Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ultimate guide for Scum version 0.8. This is day one, and it's a special Scum League edition. Okay, so this is the ultimate guide that I've been wanting to make for a long time because my previous guide didn't even cover the traders. You guys know how long the traders have been in the game. I've been waiting for the banking system to come to the traders before I start this guide. But I had another problem of, did I want to do this guide on single player, where I can't really show you guys everything the game has to offer, or do I do it on an official server, which is difficult because I can't really play on European official servers because of my ping. So I had a lot of issues with on what server I'm going to do the guide. And then, hallelujah, here we are. Okay, Saturday, they've announced a Scum League where all the content creators and streamers for Scum is going to get together. It's 100 pop server, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to have the best lockpickers, the best PvPers, the best players in Scum overall in one server, in 100 pop server. This is the site, and the first season of the league is just to collect as many eyeballs as you can. Okay, so this is a perfect opportunity for me to begin the ultimate guide on a server that I'm not admin on, okay, with the best competition there is, and just show you guys how to play in the most effective, time-saving way possible to get the most out of your gameplay. Now, the league, the mission is to get eyeballs, but I'm not going to look for eyeballs every single day, okay? I'm still going to use this server to give you guys the best guide, okay? Up to this point, the most complete guide where I'm going to show you guys every single step from A to Z. But I'm also going to grind for the eyeballs because at the end of the season, there's 4 prizes of 4 3080 Ti's, I think. Now, all of you know I've got a 3080 Ti, but all of you know Dills has helped us a lot with the Discord and with me, and he's in my squad. I don't know about Motex, but, there's 3080 Ti's for grabs, so I want to still grind the eyeballs, okay, so that we can win this. And we have got the best combination, in my personal opinion. You don't want to be too many players on the league because, as you can see here, a solo player with 1,000 puppets, with 1,000 puppet eyes, gets 1,000 points, okay? But if you're a duo squad, then you just get 500 points per puppet eye, 4,000 puppet eyes. If you're a trio squad, you just get 334 points per puppet eye. So you don't really want your clan to be too big. If your clan is too big, just make sure all of them are doing what they're supposed to do. But of course, being solo, a lot of people might go solo and think, okay, I'm gonna beat everyone. But to have the most effective clan on a competitive server like this, you're definitely going to need a demolition expert for the wire cutting. You're definitely going to need a lock picker, and you're definitely going to need a base builder. Okay. And it's very difficult to be the base builder, the lock picker, the wire cutter, and all in one. Okay. So I feel the ultimate squad where you use as little squad members as possible is thievery, demolition, and base building. Okay. We can all start with advanced rifles. We can all level up sniping. We can all level up camouflage. Okay. So we don't really want to focus a starting build on PvP. We want to focus starting builds on responsibilities in a clan. And I feel 3 is the perfect number. It's the lowest number with the best, with the best effect that your clan can basically do everything. So all I'm going to do for you guys now is scroll down. Okay, I'm going to scroll down slowly so you can read exactly what the league is about. There you can see the puppet eyes. Okay, you can see the security on the server. No one's on the server with VAC bans or alt accounts or any history of cheating. If you've got any history of cheating, you're out. If you've got any new accounts because you're trying to, you're trying to skip the system, you're out. And there's active admins on the server to try and make this experience as fair as possible. Okay, and there's the server rules and everything, and that's basically it. So yes, guys, very happy to present to you day one of the ultimate guide for Scum. And yes, hopefully by the end of this video, I have earned your like. And if you're not subscribed yet and you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, I hope you click that subscribe button. And yeah, I would love to know your guys' thoughts, okay, after day one. Now, I have got beginner's guides. I have done other guides, okay, where I teach you everything step by step, which I will leave at the end of the video. We'll leave those playlists at the end of the video. But this is the ultimate guide for all of my current members and for future members. This will be an advanced guide, okay, where I show you guys what I've learned in my plus minus 4,000 hours in Scum and 10 years in survival games, and how I think as a jack of all trades and someone that's very passionate about survival games or someone that's very passionate about helping you, okay? So, if you want to know who I am, my name is Luthais. I've got a channel on YouTube where I'm all about survival games, but at the moment I'm just a Scum nut. I love this game to death, okay? I run 3 of my own servers, a PvE server, a PvP server, and a hardcore server. I feel I've got one of the hardest servers in Scum, which is called the Meat Grinder, okay? So I love grinding. I love having fun. And yeah, I'm just pumped about this league edition, so that I could do an ultimate guide with the league edition to make it more interesting and to show you guys how you play with max amount of competition, okay? Because I'm playing against all the content creators and all the mainstreamers that has got anything to do with Scum, okay? So I am going to be competing against the best PvPers, the best lockpickers, the best wire cutters, the best strategic survival players. So this is the ultimate competitive server with active admins to keep things fair. But if I can thrive here, then you guys can thrive anywhere, okay? And that's the point of this guide. So let's get into the build quickly, okay? Let me just explain my build to you guys, and then I'm going to give you a background of the map, how I view the Scum map, and what I think about when I spawn into the map and when I get killed and I have to respawn in a sector, just what goes through my head, and how we can utilize the knowledge of the map with saving as much time as possible to get what we want. Okay, and then I'm going to try and play when the server pop is quite low most of the time, because if the server is full, then there is always a max puppet count on every server. Every server owner, because I own 3 servers, every server has got a max puppet count on the server. That means, let's say the max puppet count is 100 puppets. That means at any given stage, there can only be 100 puppets on the map, okay? So if there's 100 players on the server, even if the max puppet count is 300, which is extremely high, then if there's 100 people on the server, then every player can only spawn in 1 puppet. And since our mission is to collect puppet eyes, it's much better strategically for me to play when there's the least amount of players on the server, okay, to grind puppet eyes. And then to play with the max amount of people on the server to have max fun and show you guys some cool highlights, okay? So let's go look at the map quickly and get into this server, man. Get into this league as fast as possible and show you guys the fastest start possible, which will, of course, be related to where I drop. If I drop in the perfect location, I will have the perfect start. The further I drop away from my top locations, the longer I will take to get to where I want to be, okay? But I do feel if I drop anywhere near CC2, it's going to be an awesome ride. So let's go, guys. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is on a Monday, afternoon, basically, because I had a busy morning. And this is the first time that I'm clicking on the Scum official league server, scumleague.com. There's 30 players online at the moment. My ping is about 173, which I don't mind because all three of the servers that I run is in Europe, that all of us can play together. And yeah, it won't even ask me if I want to start a new character or continue a character because I've never clicked on the server, okay? So I'm gonna drop in unplanned, gonna just do everything raw and fresh and take you guys along for the ride. So let's go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Scum official league server, let's go. Okay, all my clan members are doing their own builds, okay? But I'm gonna stay true to my word and do exactly what I tell you guys to usually do, okay? So I don't know if I'm gonna take tattoos. I usually like these tattoos, so I don't know. I'm just going to take a normal guy this time. We're not doing the female thing, guys. We're not doing anything funny. So my build is 3 straight through the bank because that's the only way I can get 1 million skill points for free in every single attribute, okay? So I'm going to take 1 skill in advanced in each and every attribute. If you change these numbers at all, you can't get 4 million free skill points from the start. Like if you take 2 medium skills in strength, to get to a medium skill in anything, it only takes 100,000 skill points. So if I take 2 medium, 2 medium, 2 medium, and 2 medium skills in these 4 attributes, I'm only getting 200,000, 400,000, 600,000, 800,000 skill points for free at the start of my character build instead of 4 million. Okay, and if you pick 1 advanced skill in every attribute, you even get a 10% boost to some of them. Don't ask me why, but you do. So just an average character, okay? And here is where we start getting serious. I'm going to take advanced rifles because that's going to help me to be good with any rifle and any crossbow. Not that I'm going to use a crossbow, but I'm taking advanced rifles because my clan can do kill boxes quite easily. So we're going to get geared and we're going to have rifles fairly quickly in the game. If you can't do a kill box, maybe go with advanced melee weapons, okay? Your choice. Then we're going to go with advanced running because we want to catch anyone that we want to catch and we want to run away from anyone we want to run away from, okay? And this is basically the build for most of my clan. And then at dexterity, this is where you need 3 clan members because thievery is very important. Demolition is very important. Nothing else really, and engineering is very important, okay? To have a very fast start on a very competitive server. So I am going to be the demolition expert, but because I'm the jack of all trades, I am going to level up demolition to advanced from no skill on day 1. If you don't believe me, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can see on day 2 I will be on advanced demolition, and I'll show you guys exactly how I get there. Since I'm going to be playing more than my clan most of the time, I'm going to be solo most of the time. So what I want is the least chance to get detected with advanced stealth. I don't really love doing an AFK crawl method, okay? Not that I'm saying I won't AFK. I'm just saying that I don't love AFKing to level up stealth and camouflage, okay? I'm not really in love with that. So first of all, I'm going to be as silent as possible, and then secondly, I'm going to detect other people the best I possibly can, okay? So the awareness is going to help me to hear every single movement close to me, and it's going to help me a teensy tiny little bit with loot, okay? A very, very tiny little bit. So, Motex is advanced thievery, Dulls is advanced engineering. I'm going to level up my demolition to advanced on day 1, and then Motex is advanced medical as well. He's going to be our doctor, okay? And this way, I'm getting 4 million skill points right from the start, guys. So, that's basically it. So, before I drop into the map, let's just quickly go look at the map and let me take you through my thought patterns before we dive in. After we finish with the map, I will cut to where we're dropping in and just tell you my thoughts as soon as I drop into a server. And even if I die, I still want to use this map analysis that I'm giving you guys to ask myself, where do I want to drop? Okay, do I want to drop for screwdrivers? Do I want to drop for military loot? Do I want to drop for hiking backpacks? What is, where do I want to go next? So let's grind our teeth through about this 10-minute map explanation, and let's just get right back into the explanations. Right back into the guide. Let's go, guys. Name's Luthais. Here we come. So let's look at the map quickly, ladies and gentlemen. So I've mapped out everything for you guys so that you can just see what I think before I drop into the map and how I view the map as a whole. Okay, so just to simplify it for you, the green blocks are safe looting spots for me. I did not mark every single spot on the map. These are just the spots that I deem worthy to loot and not a waste of my time. Okay, so yellow is green is safe. Yellow is medium risk. Possibility that you're going to run into players is quite high. And then red is very dangerous. You are going to encounter megs, you are going to have puppets, and the chances that you're going to run into players is very high. But the loot that you can find at these locations are very high as well. So green, not too much. Yellow, more. Red, great for loot. Okay, so the loot possibilities scales with danger. Okay, so yes, I just marked the places that I deemed worthy to loot and how dangerous they are. If you're wondering what the tick marks are, like here's a tick mark and here's a tick mark, those are just mental reminders for me where I can find screwdrivers quite easily. Okay, so I can find a yellow screwdriver quite regularly if I loot the naval base, especially underground in the garage area. I can find a yellow screwdriver here, but it's going to take me quite long, so I didn't even mark it. I can find red screwdrivers and yellow screwdrivers here if I loot the Summerbore City, the main city, properly. And then the little airfield, which I feel is safe. Yes, you can run into players, but out of all the locations when it comes to danger, they are quite safe. So here I can find quite a few red screwdrivers. Okay, so mental note for me: red screwdrivers are easy to find. Yellow screwdrivers not that easy to find. Again, there's also a great place for yellow screwdrivers and red, but mostly yellows. So not too easy to find. And then again, here at this little airfield, I can find red screwdrivers easily as well. And then for bobby pins, I know I can just go into any bunker, search the offices, and get bobby pins very fast. And that is something that's very important to me because I want to get screwdrivers and bobby pins very fast so that if a cargo drop lands on top of my head, I can loot it and get away because I'm probably not going to be full, I'm not going to be able to really protect myself. We are joining the league server, 2 days late. We always like to give people a head start, as I always make jokes. But we are going to progress. I feel we are going to progress faster than most of the players. Not all the players, but most of the players. So I want to get I want to get screwdrivers and bobby pins for the cargo drops, and then I want me and my team, which is Dulls and Motex, to get key cards individually before we clan up, so that we can start with 3 key cards. Okay. If we lose one, like if we get killed at one bunker, it's fine. We've got the backups. And as you guys have seen on my previous guides, or if you don't know, once you find a key card, as a solo player, it's going to take 2 days, 48 hours before you can find another one. But if you're in a clan and one of your team members finds a key card, then the entire clan has to wait 2 days before they can find another key card. Okay, so that's why I want us all 3 to get key cards individually, and then and then clan up and then play normally. So yeah, you can find screwdrivers here as well. So if you guys are looking at the map, where do you think I want to drop if I want to use a trader? Okay, clearly you can see all the red and yellow colors here. So this trader is a great place. The negative thing about this trader, and because it's on an official server with no rules really, it's very easy to camp you outside here. Okay, there's an exit here, and I think there's an exit here, and maybe an exit there. But it's very easy for a clan to camp this trader. Okay, so if you want to use this trader, which is a great idea because you can get loot really quickly and then go sell it. If you want to use that trader, just make sure you use it when the server pop is low, okay? Because unfortunately, we're sitting with every content creator and every streamer in the world, okay, who wants to make a name for themselves. And unfortunately, a lot of them are going to use cheap mechanics like camping traders, camping hot zones. Most of them, most PvPers don't really like looting. So they're probably just going to have a strategy of we're going to raid and kill. We don't have to loot the entire day. We don't have to play as long as the other people play. We will just raid everyone and kill everyone. Now, my clan is still going to raid. He's still going to kill, but we're going to do everything. Okay, we're going to loot. We're not going to camp. We're not going to do any negative gameplay. We're not going to make any unraidable base. Okay. Well, I can't say we won't because Dulce is the base builder, so I'll leave that in his hands. But if you're looking at the map, you can clearly see that this trader is the best trader to loot and sell, okay? This trader has basically just got these 2 points, although this is quite far away. So this trader has basically got the 2 towns and this town, okay, to loot and go back. And if you go down here, you're taking major risks. But if you go down here with no loot, just to come sell it back here, that's not a bad option. And this trader over here has got a great bunker because this is the only bunker where you can find high durability sniper rifles in the 2 World War II bunkers that's inside the gate. You can find vehicle, you can find airplane repair kits and screwdrivers here. But, not a lot going on around this trader, not a heck of a lot going on around this trader, and not a ton going on around this trader. Okay, you've got the town, which you can loot to death. You've got the salt mines. You've got the motocross track. So I would say this is the best trader to loot and sell. For me, this is the second best trader. And then third best, fourth best trader. Okay, and when it comes to, so clearly you guys can see what I'm thinking about when I drop into the map. And then if you want to know what's the best place to build a base, so basically where can I build a base with the least amount of chance to get raided? Just look for places where I don't have any colors. C4, clearly a place that, is not going to get a lot of traffic because there isn't a lot of loot. Not a lot of traffic. Okay, bottom parts here, not a lot of traffic. Not a lot of traffic. Okay, so anywhere, not a lot of traffic. Anywhere where you don't see a lot of points is good places to build a base. Clearly, it's not a good place to build a base anywhere year, although the players are going to basically, they are going to, because it's a competition, guys, and a lot of people take it seriously, they are going to use every single shortcut in the book. So they are going to build their bases right next to a bunker. They're going to camp the traders. They're going to, put traps everywhere, mines in the roads and everything just to try and be funny or whatever. So there is going to be a lot of negative gameplay on the server, but because it's an official league server, there are active admins that shadow admin everyone. No one with VAC bans or any game bans can ever enter. They go through your Steam profiles thoroughly to make sure you're clean, okay? And they're keeping tabs on all of us. So this is a really, really clean server, but it will have fierce competition, okay? So when we drop down now, I am thinking about screwdrivers, okay? How can I get the screwdrivers quickly? I'm thinking about, can I get to this trader or this trader quickly? I'm thinking about hotspots like this and this, okay? And this, where I can get geared very, very quickly. And then the X's are basically just where most of the cargo drops land. Okay, because I'm going to be playing solo most of the time, and I don't want to show the base location on my videos so that everyone just raids it all the time. Dills and Motex going to build our main base somewhere else. So I'm going to have a solo base in these 10 sectors here so that I can get to the cargo drops very quickly. And I'm probably going to let them focus on this side of the map. Okay, so that we're covering two sides of the map and that all of us are spread out most of the time. So when we're just looking for puppet eyes, we can run solo. If we're going to all the dangerous points of interest, then it's better to run together so that we don't lose any gear that we find. Okay, so without wasting any more time, guys, that was about 10 minutes. You guys know me. I just want to, explain everything to you exactly like I'm thinking about it. And hopefully this helps you guys. So let's skydive and see what's the next thing on the list. Okay, I wish I could play some Thunderstruck music, but I can't. But one thing I can tell you guys, that this is a fantastic drop because we are close to the C2 trader. So because you can't really move when you're tied up, I open the map, I look where I am, and I look where I want to go, okay? And at this moment, I want to go right here and loot everything around this trader. So as soon as my hands are freed, I'm just going to go that way. I'm going towards the trader, and we just got a really, really good drop, guys. A really, really good drop. So I want to land in between these trees. You never want to land on a tree. That will frustrate the poop out of you if you land on top of a tree, because then you'll die. So never land where you can possibly hit the top of a tree, okay? And here we are, guys. Perfect location, perfect hot zone that I told you guys about. I'm not too far. So instead of me landing anywhere else on the map where I would have had to focus on looting and then finding finding thread and crafting a sewing kit, if I landed anywhere else on the map, it would have been quite a grind to get geared. But since I'm landing by the hottest trader, the most dangerous trader as well, because I told you guys I can get camped, but because we're landing at the hottest trader, I am just going to loot and sell. Okay, not going to look for a hiking backpack. I'm going to loot the castle, get a helmet and a sword and whatever, and then sell it here, and then buy a hiking backpack. Okay, then I've got a medieval sword, a medieval helmet, and a hiking backpack. Then I'm going to start looting the prison and the dam and the C2 bunker, which is very, very dangerous zones. But I want to get a gun as soon as possible. And then from here, because I want screwdrivers as fast as possible, I'm probably going to be going to the big city from there. Okay, that's my short-term plan for now. So, okay, guys, so we've dropped in. Okay, unfortunately, I thought I pressed the record while I was skydiving, but apparently I didn't click the record button. Sorry about that. But guys, it was the dream drop. Okay, we dropped around about here, and then I skydived to here. So we are in the prime location. Okay, we are at the location which I told you guys is the best location to utilize the traders. Everyone complains that after the traders, loot is very, very difficult to find. Now, that might be true to a certain degree, but because of the traders, you don't really have to struggle to get what you want, because you can sell all the stuff you find which you don't want and buy things that you do want. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go to the castle, try and get a medieval helmet and a medieval sword, and sell everything else I find here and at this little town at the trader for a hiking backpack, because loot space is going to be your first big problem, okay? Then after I've got a hiking backpack, then I'm going to search the dam and the prison and the C2 bunker, which is all three very dangerous spots close by. But at this point, I don't have a heck of a lot to lose, and I want to get the max amount of loot so that I can buy an M9 pistol, okay? M9 pistol is not very strong against armor, but if you watch my previous guides, I'm definitely going to aim for the legs, okay? Don't really want to take a person on with a medieval sword. Don't really want to take a person on with a bow. So I want to get to the hiking backpack first, and then I want to get to an M9 pistol. Okay, I could find the M9 pistol very easily at these locations, but I'm still going to go buy the ammo. So we're going to utilize the trader big time on day one to get us, so that I can defend myself against most players on the server. I've watched a few streams from other people, and most of them are still using bows and hunting rifles or crossbows. So even though I'm 2 days late, I feel at the end of day one, I will still be a force to be reckoned with, even though I'm solo. Okay. So all I did, I dropped down and searched these rocks. Okay. Search these pile of rocks to get snowballs and other rocks. Okay. And I started with a stone knife so that I could cut down a bush. And I made a small stone axe head. I could have made a large stone axe head because I got 2 big stones from the pile, but you never want to really use large weapons. It takes more inventory space. They are slower to swing and just not good overall. Okay. And what I'm going to be focusing on right now is first of all to make the axe with a stone axe head, a long stick, and I always use tree bark rope. Okay. Which I just make out of small sticks. Then I'm going to make myself an improvised courier backpack, which needs 3 rags, again, tree bark rope, and that. I'm going to get the rags from the clothing that I don't use, like my willy warmer and my boxer briefs and maybe my gloves and maybe my shirt as well. Okay, going to cut up everything that's not necessary for me, except my socks. Don't like cutting up my socks, and that's not giving me inventory space. And then, after that, I'm going to craft a basic quiver, so that I can put 12 arrows in there. And then I'm going to craft a 20-pound bow. Okay, again, just sticks. And then I'm just going to craft 12 arrows. And I'm going to be on my way. Okay, so maybe I fast forward through this. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, just need 5 small sticks to make a rope. Okay, there's the tree bark rope that I always like crafting. Okay, and then with the rope and the stone axe head, and I just walk forward, and a long stick, I can make an axe. So now we don't need to focus on bushes, and now we can catch some speed, because chopping down a tree is a lot more effective, since you get a lot more sticks very, very quickly by cutting down the branch, which I will show you now. Okay, so we've got the axe. Now we go to this tree, chop it down. Okay, and now we're not focusing on the logs yet. Okay, normally you would focus on the logs if you want to build engineering, but we've got a base builder, so we're not focusing on the logs. This is the magic right here. Okay, the tree branch, which is going to give us a lot of sticks to craft the improvised backpack that we need, and the quiver that we need, and the arrows that we need. And we're going to use these branches later to level up demolition in 1 day, from no skill to advanced. How are you going to get from no demolition skill to advanced demolition skill in 1 day, Luthais? With great power comes great responsibility, okay? Not that I want to talk about Spider-Man, but here we've got a bunch of long sticks and a bunch of short sticks. And all I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do off camera is chop every single long stick into short sticks, but I first need a metal sword. A metal saw, not a metal sword, a metal saw, because a metal saw gives you the most amount of small sticks out of the long sticks. And then I'm going to add all those small sticks into this stake pit, okay, and level up my demolition. It's actually faster using the practice bomb, okay, to get to basic, but I've done this before, so I'm just going to grind the entire day and just add sticks to the stake pit constantly. But we need to get the metal saw first so that we get the most amount of sticks from the tree branch and the long sticks to get to advanced demolition as fast as possible. But I won't put you guys through that. I'll just show you tomorrow that on day 1 I had no demolition skill, and on day 2 I'm going to have advanced demolition skill. Okay, so now we just want to chop down these short sticks or long sticks into short sticks. Most of them, we're just going to keep about 3. We're going to leave 3 long sticks and not chop them into short sticks. And another great thing about starting in the snow, guys, is you can see the food and the water goes down quite quickly. Okay, you can see right here at the bottom, the food and the water. The food, your energy, and your water is going down quite quickly. But because you've got snow piles that comes out of rock piles, and you can see logs very, very clearly. There's a log, okay? In the forest, the bushes and everything hides the logs quite well. But here you can see everything for miles to search the logs for worms and grasshoppers. And if you search any rock pile, you get the snowballs, okay? Which are great, like here. I can just quickly get me 2 snowballs to recover my water. My word. Okay, now we've got a bear on us. I don't really want to deal with a bear right now, so I'm just gonna hide behind the tree. I can kill a bear now, guys, but that's just gonna waste a bit of time. So I'm just gonna hide behind the tree until the bear gives up. Okay, and Yogi Bear gives up quite fast. As you can see, he hits quite hard. Okay, so there Yogi Bear gives up. That was quite a heart attack. Him just slapping us in the face there. You can kill him very easily. You just run past him, shoot him, run past him, shoot him. His animations are very slow, so I could have ran past him and just beat the poop out of him. But I'm not in the mood for Yogi Bear right now. So I'm just gonna eat 3 snowballs. You can eat the yellow ones if you want to. I don't. Okay, just gonna eat 3 snowballs here. Okay, and that's gonna increase our water. Okay, as you guys can see, our water's going up nicely there. Okay, and the 3 snowballs is gonna last for enough time for us to get to 100 health. And then, of course, we can search the logs for grasshoppers and worms to just keep our food up. Okay, which makes the snow area very, very good if you are someone that struggles with water and food. Like if you want to struggle with water and food a lot, you play year. If you want to struggle with water and food averagely, you play year. And if you never want to struggle with water and food, you play year. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, so I'm just leaving 3 long sticks behind me. Okay, I'm not really worried Or am I worried? Oh, I am worried about the injury. Okay, I'm worried about the injury because the bear gave me a C2 injury. But because we've got all this clothing, it's fine. So we're just going to chop out our gloves. I don't really care about staying warm in the snow, guys. As soon as I kill a puppet, I can just take the clothing off the puppet to keep me warm. So that's not really an issue. So just going to get some clean... okay, that's not going to help me. I need some clean rags. So I'm going to cut up this. And because I don't have any medical skill, I'm going to be using quite a few rags. But every time you heal, you level up medical, so that's not too bad. So there we've got 2 rags. I don't think the 2 rags are going to be enough. So just going to cut up my willy warmer as well. I'm very used to playing with advanced medical on my servers. But of course, we're using different gameplay here. Okay, so let's see. For a C2, we need, of course, the percentages has a big effect, guys. Look how far this goes, okay, to that one. Because that's 65%, it gives me, it makes the line longer. So durability plays a big role, and that's why you want to get alcohol as soon as possible to purify these rags, because as soon as you purify a rag, then all of them are at 100% durability, which is the most effective, okay? So the percentages has a big effect here. Okay, so even 3 rags is not enough at the moment. Okay, so we need more rags. I'm going to cut up this because I've got an axe. So I'm going to cut up everything. Again, guys, I can always get to a puppet. I'm not worried about this at all. I am wasting a lot of rags that I can use on my courier backpack. But again, everything is situational. You need to adapt to every situation as fast as you can. You can see the percentages are low, which is not that great. That percentage is low as well. Okay, so something I want to try is just use the stone knife to see if the durability is a little bit better. Usually the tool that you use, the better the tool, the more resource you get. Okay, but I just like to test things. Okay, so I'm using that. Bit better percentages there. So I want to use the best percentages for this. So I'm going to use the 70% and the 50%, and then 129%. Okay. As you guys can see, the medical skill is very, very important, but having alcohol to make antiseptic rags, okay, which is always 100%, makes a huge, huge difference. So not having a medical skill, okay, makes it difficult to heal a wound, but not having not cleaning the rags with alcohol makes it even worse, okay? So now we're not worried about that anymore, but we need one more rag, okay? And I'm gonna go with, I don't really, the socks is 1 hit, that's 1 hit. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go survivor style, guys. I'm gonna go survivor style here. Okay, going without a shirt in the snow, like a real survivor, because I want to get that improvised courier backpack. Okay, so there we have it. Okay, there we have it. So we're gonna craft the rope now. Because for the courier backpack, you need 3 rags, okay? I'm not going to be able to craft the quiver. I would have been able to craft the quiver very, very easily, but not at this time, okay? Because I need 3 rags for this, and I need 3 rags for the basic quiver. But we will get the rags from the puppet, so I'm not worried. Very important to have that inventory space for your arrows, okay? And we will kill a puppet. We will cut up his clothing into rags and be good again. But it's good that I'm showing you guys extreme circumstances here, because I am going to lose heat quite fast. extreme survival guide. And then where do we want to go to get puppets very, very quickly? I probably just want to go straight here. I want to go straight to that town to get puppets really, really quickly. Okay, so we've got the backpack. Now we want to make one more rope for the bow. Craft the bow. And that's going to be our basic survival kit when we start. We don't want to be naked like I am, but we want to have an axe and we want to have a bow. Okay, bow is very, very, very important. So now we're just going to craft 12 arrows. And I crafted from the crafting menu once, and then I just press Alt-C at the same time to keep crafting. That item that I crafted from the crafting menu. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 12 arrows, and doesn't matter that we don't look too great. A survival game is all about adapting. Like most people that don't like vanilla loot settings, they haven't adapted with the traders, okay? And one thing that I do very well is adapt to most survival games and any situation, okay? Try and look for the smoothest path to get to where I want to get to where I want to be. And yeah, in any survival situation, even real life, the one who adapts the fastest is the one who survives the longest, okay? So we don't have a compass, but I'm just going to run and look at my little red dot and get to here as soon as possible. And yeah, if anything happens, I'll let you guys know. Okay, guys, so here we get our first larva. There's two things that you get in logs, larva and grasshoppers. Okay, it's good that we got two larvae so I can show you the differences between them. Okay, so larva gives you a lot of protein, a lot of carbs, and a lot of fat, and a little bit of water. Okay, you can see our energy intake rate is 640 now. And we're getting a little bit of water, okay? So larva is a very good combination for all three, protein, carbs, and fat, and it doesn't run through your system too fast, okay? Which is good. Okay, so we've got a wolf in front of us, and since we've got a bow, we're not scared of animals anymore, okay? So first what I'm going to do is first I want to make sure that is a wolf. Maybe it's not a wolf. Let's quickly see with our advanced awareness. No, it's a boar. Okay? So we're going to kill this boar because we can wear its hat and that will help us with heat. Okay? And now because we've got advanced awareness, we can track this animal very, very easily. Okay? With our advanced awareness, this animal cannot get away from us. And it is bleeding. It's going to die at some point. But like, I don't have to sprint after it. Because I can just track it. So there it is. And there we go. One boar dead. Now we can chop it up, you know, for fat and skin and stuff like that. But we're not interested in that. All we want to do, and I want to see my survival skill is on. I haven't got any survival skill. Okay, I can't make the head yet. Okay, can't make the head yet. But if I had basic survival, I could have made the head, could have taken meat and stuff like that. But That's how advanced awareness helps you, okay? Makes it so that animals can't really run away from you. And I did see a tower here. Never ignore the towers. The towers can give you clothing and maybe a good bow. Okay, not that I want a better bow at this moment because I'm leveling up my archery and you can see my fame's on 50 now. So even if we die, it costs you 50 fame to respawn in a sector. And because I took no archery skill, I'm getting a lot of fame by using the archery skill, okay? So we're going to climb up here. See if there's anything up here. I usually just press the tab. Okay, there's 9 more bullets, 38% durability. I'll take it for now. I can sell it. Don't really want to use it. I don't really want to use any bullet or gun or magazine lower than 80% because that's going to cause gun jams, which will get you killed. But I do want to get onto this road because when I'm on this road, I know I can get to where I want to get much easier. Okay, so just going to go to this little house down here. Check my arrow count. Last 2 arrows. That's not too bad. It's not terrible. And then as I'm running, I can solve my water and food issues very quickly. Just by searching all the logs. So there it is. Just going to take both of these, eat both of them. And then to solve my water issues, again, just the rock piles. I want at least three snowballs. There I've got 3 snowballs. I'm going to eat all 3 snowballs for the water. Okay, if you just do that every now and then, you'll never suffer. You'll never suffer. So let's see if there's anything inside here. There's a puppet, which is great. Gonna shoot him in the legs. Okay, that's 5 fame. That's another 6 fame. That's another. Okay, we got 17 fame from this one puppet. And now we're going to search him. Maybe get an eyeball, which is the main mission of this league. No eyeball, but we're getting clothing. So now we've got a shirt. Okay, and we can put on the hat because that's not really going to give us heat. So let's take the hat off. And we can take the gloves because the gloves is giving us 1 heat and the shirt. Okay, so now we're not naked anymore. Just because there's one puppet, and now we can cut up this puppet clothing for the rags that we need for the quiver, okay? Very basic in a survival game, adapt or die, okay? And I do feel most people that complain about things that they're not supposed to complain about are just struggling to adapt. It's as simple as that, okay? So just searching everything here. And there's, of course, a top section in these little houses. So I'm just climbing up here. Seeing if there's anything in here. Pressing tab to see if there's anything in my vicinity. No. Okay. And now I'm just going to chop. There's a little town there. I just want to chop down this tree quickly. To make that quiver ASAP. Actually, you know what? I don't think so. For that quiver... Okay, we do need 5 sticks. We do need 5 sticks. Okay? So instead of cutting down... The tree is going to give me survival, guys. You get 150 survival points when you cut down a tree. Look there, we're already on 15%. But we're going to be at 1,660 now when we're done cutting down this tree. There we go. Oh, just 100. It's just 100 for cutting down the tree. It used to be 150 for cutting down the tree. But that's fine. Everything we do is giving us survival. Okay, so I'll rather cut down the tree and get to the sticks really, really quickly. And now this one branch is going to give me everything I need, okay? Because it's giving me the small sticks that I can craft a rope with. Okay, and with the rope and 5 sticks and the 3 rags, I can craft a quiver. As easy as that. And that's just the new Halloween drones. Okay, trying to scare us here. So we've got the rope, we've got the 3 rags, and now we can make the basic quiver. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just seeing if we are getting cold. Okay, we are getting cold. The average body temperature is 36. We're at 35.2, so nothing to stress about yet. It is lowering our strength, constitution, dexterity, but like I say, nothing to stress about yet. And now we can put the arrows in there. Okay. We can always find this, so I rather want to save the space because the carrying capacity is very, very important. And then I think I lost 2 arrows, so I just want to craft 2 more arrows. Yeah, I lost 2 arrows. Just a quick top up there. And now we're going to go to this little town to get more fame. Okay. Fame is very, very important. And then we're going to go to that castle, guys. We're going to loot this and that. And then we're going to go to the trader. Okay. So, the 5th point, I'm only giving you guys 10 points per day. Okay, the 5th point is I always start with the axe, the backpack, the quiver, the bow, arrows. Okay, and we want to see who the contestants are. So the people that are doing well at the moment is My Fight with 1,000 fame, Scar, Tyson Fire. Okay, I know him. $5. Monkey with Razor, Storm Shadow, Zodiac, May, Eki Walker, Edwig, Lord Farquad, The Exile, Maja, Slush Puppy. That's quite a big Twitch streamer. Gret, probably someone famous. Bebo, I think, is with Tyson. Punisher Gaming, Nugget, Tyrone. I think most of you know Tyrone. Dream Reapers, Deer, Nallo, Alpha Bolt, Brute, Sinister Floor. And then I'm Low, but Popcorn is here with me. And then other guys. Okay? So it's busy, guys. It's busy. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, that's my mission. That's point 5.6 is my daily goals are very location driven. We're going to use the traders now, and there's a player. There's a player, guys. There's a player at that town. My bow skill is very low, but maybe we can rush it. Okay, although this is a beginner's guide, we first want to see what he looks like. We first want to see what he looks like. Like, is he going to kill us? That's the main question. Is he going to kill us, and is he alone? That's the other thing. Is he alone? First question, is he alone? Second question, is he geared? We can't really use the bow. Our bow skill is very low. Looks like he's using a bow. Looks like he's using a bow, so this is League, guys. So let's go. Okay, this is League. We haven't got much to lose. I think we're going to gain something with him. Okay, we're losing. We are losing. But we can maybe grab something. We can't. Okay, he's got the backpack. See, guys? He's got gear. Okay, we killed him, guys. We killed him. We killed him. Okay. Okay. Very, very good loot. Very, very good loot. There's not a friendly place. Barracuda. We just killed Barracuda. What a coincidence. He's really going to love that. He's really going to love that. Okay, let's open here. What have we got here? We've got a crowbar. So we want to put the crowbar here. We're going to take that and that and that and that. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Now we're going to run, guys. Now we're going to run. Now we are going to run for the trader. Okay? And that is how you analyze it, guys. Barracuda is a very good PvPer. Okay? Very, very good PvPer. But I'm a jack of all trades. Okay? So we looked at the situation. We looked what we could lose. And then we looked at what we could gain. And at the moment, I don't want to carry the axe. The axe is just weighing me down. So what are we going to do? The axe is just making me slower, guys. So I think I'm going to pull out the bow. The bow doesn't decrease your running speed. So I'm just going to pull out the bow and get to the trader as fast as possible. As fast as humanly possible. And yeah, okay, we're going to sell. We're going to sell stuff. Get our bow skill up. Didn't get anything there, so we're just going to keep running. And yeah, guys, that is what makes Scum fun, okay? When you've got nothing to lose, then you can have fun, okay? I saw him with a bow. I don't fear someone with a bow, okay? Although he did get a good shot on me there. But, again, how do you handle pressure, okay? Very, very important. How do you handle pressure, okay? And we did everything situational. We went back to see, did he drop the backpack? Okay. Can we just grab the backpack and run? Are we losing? Okay. If we saw a gun, we would have just, ran into a house. Maybe he tries and rushes the house and we hit him with the axe because we're not going to win a fight. Okay. With the axe. And unless he's close to us. Okay. So that's what I mean by adapting. When you see a player, you don't have to run. But you have to analyze the situation. And all we would have done is looted the castles and everything, all the military points around us, so that we can buy what we want to buy. Okay? And looks like Barracuda already did that for us. And if it's the Barracuda that I'm thinking of, that's going to be very funny. But yeah, that was a good fight. And I think if he knows me, although there wasn't a kill notification, so he doesn't know who killed him. But I would suspect he would think that we're going to the trader. Okay? I would suspect that he would suspect that we're going to the trader. The thing is now we need a safe way into the trader, which is very, very difficult. Okay? Very, very difficult because the trader can get camped very, very easily. People hide in these ferns or at the exit. Don't know why the devs haven't really done anything about this negative kind of gameplay on official servers. But again, doesn't help me complaining about it. I have to adapt, okay? Going into the main entrance is almost suicidal. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the main entrance because that will be suicidal. So I'm going to have to adapt, okay? Look at my injuries. Injuries are fine. Just remove the loot that I don't want. See how much I weigh. I'm way too heavy to go into water. Going into water is not an option. And I'm sure Barracuda is playing with the clan. He usually does. And I'm sure if it's the same Barracuda, Luckily, they won't know who killed them. Unless they watch this video. Okay. So there's a path. Okay, so we're taking that path. I don't really like these paths because I feel people are camping every path. But I mean, last we saw there was only 30 people on the server. So I think it's quite difficult for them to camp every single path. But we want to get into the safe zone as soon as possible. So where's the zone? We want to get into that zone as soon as possible. So I'm just booking it, guys. I'm just booking it. Now, guys, we would have looted all the red zones that I showed you on that previous map. We would have looted all the red zones. We would have gotten a hiking backpack. And we would have gone for M9. Clearly, he collected a lot of stuff. But having all this stuff on you, and he doesn't have any puppet eyes according to me. Having all this stuff on you, guys, and looting a town is not a good idea, okay? Your backpack is full. He had an extra backpack. So he was like looting with 2 backpacks on him, okay? Which is just not a great idea. It's just not a great idea overall, okay? We're just gonna press. There we go. Yeah, it's just not a good idea. Okay, I'm out of stamina, guys, so this is a little bit terrible. I can't lie down or anything, but we're just gonna soldier on. But yes, having 2 backpacks on you and no real good way to defend yourself is not a good idea. Even if you're a great PvPer like Barracuda, okay, it's just not a good idea. So yes, guys, we shortened that. What we would have done is loot the castle for medieval swords and medieval helmets and guns and other loot. We would have looted that town. We would have looted the dam. We would have looted the prison. We would have looted the C2 bunker, which would have been extremely dangerous because the chances are high that we run into a geared player, but we've got nothing to lose. And we loot and sell. Loot, sell until we have what we want. And now we don't have to, okay? Because we took a risk and we had fun. That was fun for me. Don't know if it was fun for you guys. It was definitely fun for me. And this is what Barracuda should have done a while ago. I wonder if you're still getting fame points here. No, you're not. Okay, so fame points in the safe zones are disabled. Interesting, but I can still see if he's got an eyeball. He's got an eyeball. So we've got our first eyeball. Okay, our first official eyeball. And now we're just going to sell. Sell.
How's it hanging?
And this is how the traders helps you. Okay. Don't like a blue jacket. We've already got that. We don't need that. This is good, and that's good. I can make a metal sword out of that, and I can level up my sniping with the hunter ammo. That's good. This I'm not going to sell. The carbon hunter is a really, really great weapon. The AK-15 I feel is a little bit overkill at this stage, and it's going to give me a lot of money. So I'm going to sell that. He's already made bandages for me. He's already got .22 ammo. He's got a lot of stuff here, but we need a pistol. We need a pistol. And that is something that he doesn't have. What is that? Okay, I'm going to need that. I'm not going to use an MP5. So, okay, for now, I think I'm selling... Like, that sight will still work, even if it's broken. I've got a suppressor.
All right.
Which will still work. It will still work. Okay, so we're going to sell. And then we've got 3,500. Okay. Then we're going to sell this as well. Okay. Because we can find a gun like this at the naval base really, really easily. Okay. But money is the priority at the moment. And now we want a
Guns come
a
unloaded.
good weapon. So I
Security
just want to
reasons,
see here. Fuster's Machete is
obviously.
3,000. That's way too expensive. I'll rather find one or make one. What about a bat? If we can make a nailed bat, that's really, really good. Yeah, bat with nails is awesome. So I'm going to buy a bat. Okay, going to buy a bat. And then just add nails to it. I probably do have, he probably did have nails on him. Yep. So now we're just going to make a nailed bat, which is in the top 3 categories of melee weapons. Okay. Nailed bat, and metal sword, medieval sword. Fastest and best weapons to have. The metal bat just has more reach. And yeah, the katana is the best, but it is a little bit slower. It's definitely a little bit slower. Okay, so we're going to put the axe here. Okay, so we've got a good close range weapon. Okay. Although I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to put the bat like this and add it to my quick access. And then I'm going to switch between the hunter and the bow. Okay, the bow's ammo is just very, very cheap. So I don't need to worry about that. Again, he's got the alcohol for the purified rags, and the aseptic rags are always 100%. Okay, which is very good. He's got screwdrivers. He basically did all the work, guys. But that's Scum, eh? That is Scum in a nutshell. So I'm going to need arrows. I want the crowbar. I'm going to put that on my quick slot, quick access, so that I can open the medical lockers in the bunkers. Gonna need a few more arrows, but I can buy a compound bow now, guys. But I want to get my bow skill to at least medium, close to medium, before I use a compound bow. Okay. Now this gun is broken. Not broken, but it's unstable. What I mean by unstable, hunter suppressor. Okay, so it's not for this hunter. That's interesting. Okay. So let's just see here
Guns come unloaded.
what our target is. Our
Security
target is
reasons,
an M9.
obviously.
Okay? The gun is clearly expensive, but not too expensive for us. Okay? Can we go loot? Yes. Is it better to loot with the gun on you? Yes. Can we go and find a 9mm now? Yeah, at a dangerous location? Yes. Is it better to go into that location with the gun already? Heck yes. Okay? So we're going to buy the 9mm. We're going to get... I don't care about armor piercing because I'm going to shoot him in the legs. So I'm going to buy 2 of them. 2 magazines because I want everything to be high durability. And I'm going to card that. Okay, and then I need
Guns
a
come
holster.
unloaded. Security reasons.
That's
Obviously.
311, that's 500. Okay, I'm going to take this holster. Okay. I'm going to take the gun. I'm going to take the ammo. Okay, guys, this... If I die, if I lose everything, I will show you guys how I get back to this stage. Okay? I will definitely show you guys how I get back to this stage. But for now, we've got the gun. We've got the ammo. Which will always go here to the top. Okay, so we're going to load the 2 magazines. Or the 3 magazines. Okay, and yeah, that would have taken us quite a bit of time. So we've reached the target. My 6th point, my goals was to get the 9mm, to get the shotgun, to get showing kit, to get the baseball bat, to get Fuster's machete or a metal sword or baseball bat. Okay, so we've completed all our missions for the day. Fame is very important, so my bow and trees, okay, so I'm going to level up my fame by using the bow and by adding sticks to the stake pit. Remember, guys, that's how I'm going to get to advanced demolition. Going to add all the sticks to the stake pit, which is going to give me more fame as well. Okay, point number 8, when I want to focus on screwdrivers and bobby pins to find a key card before I create the squad and get gear as soon as possible. So what me and Dills and Motex going to do is we're first going to get key cards. We're going to loot for screwdrivers, bobby pins. First, find a key card individually that we've got 3 key cards. Do the kill boxes so that we've got the max, the best kind of gear and extra gear. And then, we're going to loot individually with not insane gear on us. And then if we move together, we're moving together with insane gear on us, okay, to make a stand. Point number 9, I will be searching every puppet I kill and save up for a cruiser to get around quickly and store eyes and key cards before I die and get looted. So yeah, I want to get a cruiser as fast as possible, guys. My clan is going to get a vehicle. I want to get a cruiser because I'm going to be playing solo most of the time. So I want to get around the fastest. I will help them with a vehicle to loot for scrap metal and all the base building materials. But I want to get a bike so that I can stay away from the roads, because the roads are probably going to get trapped with mines and a bunch of troll behavior is going to happen there. So I want to drive around with a cruiser so that I can put all the eyes in the cruiser and so that I can get it to our main base daily, okay? And put the key card in the cruiser, because can someone find my cruiser and lockpick it? Sure. But which is easier, finding my bike where I'm hiding it or finding me and killing me? Like when I go to a cargo drop, I leave my cruiser in a safe spot and then I go to the cargo drop and risk my life. You cannot use any chests in this game. You can, but all the buried chests and all the movable chests disappear after every restart. So they don't want you to hide your loot like that, okay? You need to build a wardrobe or you need to put it in your car. I want to use a bike because I can put the key cards and the eyes in there, and it's safer than carrying it on me. And I want most of my loot in my cruiser so that what just happened to Barracuda doesn't happen to me, okay? And then point number 10, I always grind at the end of every session. So today I'm going from no demolition skill to advanced in 1 day. If you don't believe me, I'll see you tomorrow. So yes, guys, if you enjoyed this, I at least gave you a lot of action and a lot of tips. So if you enjoyed this, click the like button. And if you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, hit that subscribe button. Okay. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow on day 2 on the ultimate guide for Scum 0.8. The reason I'm putting the 0.8 on it is because this guide's going to last for at least 3 months. And I believe that the 0.8 update is going to come within the next 3 months. Okay. So that's why I'm calling it the 0.8 Ultimate Guide, because I am going to show you guys the banking system. I am going to show you guys the modular cars and everything in this series, okay? So if you were thinking like, why is he calling it 0.8 when it's actually 0.75? The guide is going to splash into 0.8, okay? So yes, before I load my ammo, let me see what I can make the gun look like here. So I'm going to move that there. I'm going to move that there because my pistol is probably going to be my first form of defense. So if I put the pistol there, I can load it now. Brand new pistol with 30 rounds, which I just aim for their legs. I don't care about armor piercing because I'm going to aim for their legs. And then I'm going to have a suppressor on it, which is very, very important. And then if I can, I want the sentry.
What's up?
The sentry scope,
Guns
which is
come
the coolest
unloaded.
scope for a pistol.
Security reasons.
That's
Obviously.
2,000. Are you crazy, Luthais, for spending 2,000 on a scope? Yes, I am. Yeah, painkillers and aspirin is worth it.
Go
So,
ahead. You'll need these sooner or later.
I need 120. I need 120 bucks, guys. There's my 120 bucks. So yeah, guys, you have to play for fun. Can I lose this pistol? Yes, I can. Do I want to have fun? Yes, I do.
What's up?
And that's why
If
I'm
you're trying to
wasting
rob the
money
police, I
on a
guarantee
sentry
you,
scope.
I'm well armed.
Because I'm just crazy like that. Okay? And there we go. We've got one of the best scopes in the game on the pistol.
Goodbye.
We've got a hiking backpack. We've got we got everything we need. We can repair the hiking backpack. I'm still going to sort the loot, guys. I don't like this all over the show loot. But I've got the pistol to defend myself, and I've got the baseball bat to defend myself. So I feel very good about that. He did have a toolbox. The toolbox can repair this, but we can always craft the toolbox to repair the armor. I do need a helmet as well. Okay. So I think that's going to be my priority right at this moment, is to get a helmet. I need head protection. I've got chest protection, but I need head protection as well. Okay. Yeah, he did have a toolbox on him, but that doesn't matter, guys. We can make a toolbox. You just need 1 nail, 1 bolt, 2 scrap metal to make a toolbox, and I've got the axe. Okay, so I'm going to make a toolbox, repair my gear, and then the fastest way to get to the helmet. Now we're off to a great start. If I go here and I get killed, I can always respawn here and repeat my steps. So yeah, I think I'm going to start looking for a base location. And then that castle is the fastest way to get my medieval helmet. But you all know I'm crazy about this castle. And I want to build my base along the edge, so I can use the snow and use the forest in between. Okay. So in any case, guys, if you like this video, do me a favor and smash that freaking like button. See you on day 2. Let's go.